distance of 18 feet from the wall. Using the 1.3x optical zoom turned almost all the way right, because I would have had to move a little bit back if I wanted to get that kind of screen size on my wall. Now pulling down a 10x6 all-white projector screen and projecting on an area of about 10 feet by 5 feet 8 inches using 16:9 aspect ratio. Now I'm able to get around 137 inches of diagonal screen. So if you're planning to hit the 154-inch projection area, then consider yourself getting a 10x8 screen instead of the 10x6 that I've got mounted on my wall. Now I could have easily done this on the wall as well. It's a textured yellowish off-white wall, and even for that, it seems to work really good. Now it gives a color depth of 8-bit, 10-bit, 12-bit on 30Hz UHD and 8-bit only if you're running at 60Hz. You do get better color coverage of REC 709 and DCI-P3 gamuts, just in case if you're interested. So it is one of the best at the CES 2018, because as it comes just under $1,500, packing 3D Sport as well as Google and Alexa Sport and the Pure Motion. Now for me, what's more important is the 0.47 DMD chip that is responsible to give you that 4K native resolution, along with the XPR at 30Hz and 60Hz. That is what really goes behind this Optoma projector. Now if you don't know about the XPR, it's a minimum requirement set by the Consumer Technology Association, the CDA, for a projector to qualify as a 4K native projector. For the video processing, it uses ultra detail for image enhancement and clarity. Along with that, you get Pure Motion technology for improving on fast motion artifacts like noise, blur, etc. Although I don't use it much, I find a little bit more processed. The general natural looks seems to work for me. You get bright and eco lamp modes depending upon the color settings you wish to keep. You do get 2 stereo speakers. Well, they sound pretty good actually, I've heard the noisiest. However, for a home theater, you should definitely be considering getting yourself a sound bar or maybe some sort of a Dolby system. Then the backlight remote control, and then the 3D display. It's achievable with active shutter glasses through your BR players or 3D source. You don't have the vertical keystone, which I do miss, but you do have the vertical lens shift along with regular zoom and focus controls. On the back you get tons of ports for connectivity, 2 HDMIs, VHA audio in, audio out, optical out, USB 2.0 ports. Then you got Alexa Wi-Fi adapter that comes along with it. You got the RJ45 connection and also an audio pass-through. You do get around 15,000 hours of lamp life, and on eco mode it doesn't sound too noisy. However, if you have it on dynamic, then try to keep it away from the place where you're actually sitting down. So yes, the 4K is there, the quality is absolutely spot on. I've really enjoyed it. I've seen Optoma before as well, but this one just keeps getting better and better. The colors are really vivid, they are spot on, very natural. You go close by, you don't get to see a lot of pixelation happening, and you stay away from it at the distance of 6 to 7 feet. The quality is brilliant. Now I've got this projected in a daylight situation. As you can see, the quality is really good, and even if you have it at night, it's going to be brighter than most projectors you get at this price point. What you need to do is just drop down that brightness from bright to eco mode. Now it would have been nice to have that Wi-Fi adapter that you need to plug into your Optoma projector to start setting up the Google or Alexa voice assistants, because you've got a huge size projector. You should just probably be able to squeeze in that Wi-Fi adapter inside the body. Now for HDR10, I prefer to keep the color temperature at D65 and D75. They just seem to get along a lot more natural as far as 4K experience goes. Now straight out of the box, the moment I turn it on, there's one thing that I've noticed, that the colors overall are quite soft and they're very accurate as well. As a content creator, it's important for me to see how well I can adjust my vision according to the colors that are coming on the screen. Are there any redundant reds or greens or blues that I need to chop off? Which in this case was not the scenario. I mean, the colors were quite well. Even at the pre-built modes like cinema or game modes, the colors seems to be doing quite well, and they didn't require a lot of adjustments straight out of the box. It does support Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, which requires an account and a bit of fiddling. I find Google Assistant a lot more easier to set up. You just need to attach your supplied Wi-Fi adapter, get it connected to your internet. You need a code and a serial number from your projector. You can plonk that into the account that you can create on mydevices.optoma.com, and there you go, you got the account ready. Add the code and serial to your Optoma projector account. Then you can go to search for Optoma Smart Projection on your smartphone, hit link, add your Optoma account details to your previously created account, and that's pretty much it. Well, that's a lot, not simple, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Change display mode to reference on living room.
Changing display mode to reference. Is there anything else you want me to do?
Change display mode to cinema on living room.
Changing display mode to cinema. Is there anything else you want me to do?
So there it is, guys, around 154-inch screen and 137-inch screen set up as a home theater using the Optoma UHD51a. I hope that will help you guys in deciding if 4K is the right deal for your home.